Alright, can you pause the clicking just a second, guys? So, the, I guess we're starting again in the Ruby Center for an update. So, Rubik's got real mad about all this in the middle. Not actually mad, but it's probably going to be changed in the future. The beds should probably be moved because he wanted a certain look for this place, and that's totally understandable. But, I don't know. I don't really mind. It's not a big deal, but probably going to be changed in the future. I also think this is hilarious, how Fury Coffee is managing a super dark skin with an armor stand nearby. I don't know if that's a lighting glitch or what, but yeah. So, Nuke, do you want to tell him or should I about the shulker boxes? Or iron?
Yeah, so there was a chunk that was not processing entities because of a chunk loading issue. And a shulker box unloader was requesting shulker boxes, and that shulker box unloader was in that chunk that wasn't processing entities. And all the shulker boxes just kept going in there, and eventually we had 3,000 of them, and that caused a lot of lag.
Yeah, so to visualize what he was saying, so our system here, quite an awesome system that we came up with was instead of having a bunch of chests behind each of the individual shulker box loaders, we have a system with an ice stream that calls them from a larger reservoir. So these chests here are all filled with, well, not actually, but they would be filled with shulker boxes, and their intention is to sit in this dropper, and then as soon as any of these are empty, they'll provide an input to this clock, and then that'll start dispensing them. And that's a really great way of just moving them across all of the items. That way we have one storage for all of these. Otherwise, we just have a bunch of chests behind them, and they'd all, they'd all get out of sync. It's a little bit complicated to explain, but it's a big problem. So we use this system, which works completely fine because the overflow comes into here, and then this just shoots them back into the system, and that's where that ice stream goes. But, as Nuke was just saying, one of the chunks down here was broken. I can't actually find which one, it doesn't matter. And they, I guess, were just sitting on this hopper, or they went somewhere else, I'm not sure. And Iron came into the sorting system today to find 3,000 entities just sitting there. So him and Nuke, I believe, had to destroy all of them. So we lost 3,000 shulker boxes today. Not a huge deal, because honestly, like, we have a shulker farm. I just grabbed these from the spawner. It's not a, I mean, we'll just AFK for a few nights, so we'll be okay. Um, and they were all empty anyway, so it's not like we were losing anything. But one of the chunks that was broken was right on the edge, so I believe, I'm not even going to try a name, but somebody was trying to fill in stone, and as you can see, it's perfectly inside of the chunk that wasn't being loaded, and that's where everything broke. So yeah, that's that for the update.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, we have Nuke's approval, so we're gonna head to the Nether for a project that I also wasn't included on. This is the Guardian farm all over again, you guys. You might notice a giant gaping hole in an area where our main area used to be. Uh, this all happened yesterday. They got a bunch of TNT dispensers, not dupers, and blew up this. And this looks to be the Grand Central Station of what will soon be the Netherweb, which is exactly why we needed all of the clay, which is a golden transition into why I'm going to spawn. So, everybody's been asking what we need all the clay for. If you want to see it, go to Rubik's channel, linked in the description below, and you can go check out his videos on the Netherweb. They're a bit dated, it's a lot further along now, but that'll at least give you a great idea of exactly what I'm talking about. The Netherweb, in short, is a system of tunnels where you can get to any area on our world from any single tunnel, and then you can select your destination, and it's all hooked up with piston bolts and tunnels large enough for electroflight. So, that's all cool and all, but the main building block was clay. So, that's why the past few videos on my channel have been, well, mining clay. And here is what we've got. This was actually after a few days. Here, let me actually put on the scoreboard. So that's all the clay. Nuke in one session beat out everything I had done. But we now have, well, somebody actually reminded me in the comments. This is something like 93,000 bricks, but if you include the sorting system and whatever else might be in the chest. So that's just charcoal. I don't know. I want to call it 100,000, but I'm sure there's more elsewhere. So give or take, 100,000 bricks right here. And that's awesome. So we did it. I can't believe we did it. I have never before mined as much clay as I have on this world. For those curious, our file size is now 4.4 gigabytes because of Oreo's travel in the end for elytras. We'd have 2 shulker boxes full of enchanted elytras and all of that clay. So that's that. The clay mining is effectively done, quote, quote, but not really, because we have enough clay for what we think we'll need. But of course, if we need any in the future, then we'll just get right back in the water. And I honestly miss clay mining. I think it's really enjoyable. It's super relaxing, it's easy to do. It's a little bit rewarding, because mining clay is not something you get to do all the time. And what I really miss was hanging out with friends and just talking to the guys while we're at it. So yeah, I've been talking for a while now. That's the clay update. Once again, not a clue what I'll be doing today. I was going to edit, but the guys told me I should hop on the world. So Netherweb's in a work in progress. Might go help with that. But those are the updates for now, and that's what's been going on. Daniel's streaming. Alright, so here's the game plan. I'm too tired to actually do anything that requires logic today. Thanks, school. Love that you're back in my life now. So I'm just gonna remove some bedrock because Crime Lord's been on my ass about this. He's been doing all of this for the slime chunks, one by one by one, and he lives in Russia. So when I go to bed, he wakes up, and vice versa. So not really a hell of a lot of communication on this, but he's been starting on the rails, as seen over here, which, as you can see with the layout of the fence gates, this is the general area of where all the slime balls will be. So I don't think that that's the most efficient way to do it. He wants to know my plan for the distribution system and where all the items are going to be stored because he would like to build that first. Because he, I think, plans on removing these walls in between. And that's okay. I mean, I get the logic in that, but I think it would be best to just remove all the bedrock, take it step by step, and then have individual minecart collection systems for each. Because I don't think the minecarts need to be that intensive, or that, I don't know. I don't know the right word for that, but yeah, I'd like to just figure it out step by step instead of taking it all on at once. So I'm just gonna, I suppose, continue removing the bedrock, which should be pretty simple. We seem to have a lot of banners here. And it's nothing more than just putting the banners over the bedrock that needs to be removed, and then dropping down a dragon egg. Which means this is a lazy chunk detector, so it'll start like that. And then in a lazy chunk, the sand will come straight down, power the piston, and then all of this will come out. And that's just a pretty simple system. So I'll be doing that today. I don't know with who, or if I'll be doing this alone or not, but that's my intention, at least. And it's TPS. Okay. I think we're ready, Ina. Well, let's do the first one on camera. I'm gonna do most of these off camera today, but anybody in the perimeter, just fly out or log out. So I think it'll be safe to call it a lazy chunk when I'm outside of this perimeter, because it's a whole perimeter away. Can you guys get out of that area? Tell me when it's clear. Or just log out for half a second, I don't know. I'm waiting on their cue. Alright. Let's head back. Yeah, just fly out and head right back. So if it worked, then it should have become a lazy chunk, complete the circuit, push the piston out of the way, and drop all the dragon eggs over the bedrock. Here I see no banners, and we have removed bedrock. Congratulations to the viewers, you now see what we'll be doing for the next, well, I have no idea yet because I can't see the future. Alright. I forgot one more detail. As it turns out, removing dragon eggs is a son of a bitch, so apparently the cool kids use TNT, so I guess that's what we'll do, because we're impressionable young teens. Run away! Oh, that works very nicely. We don't actually care about whether or not we lose these, because they're all duped anyway, so This is our own punishment. Oh, by the way, the anvils are apparently very resistant to TNT, and that's why Crime Lord's been using them for this area. Oh, and these redstone torches are also pretty, I mean, we get sticks and dust from the witch huts over there, so they're basically free, and we have a surplus anyway, so. Yep, I guess the three of us are just going to be doing this. I'm not going to bore you with every detail. So one could be asking themselves, how the hell did I get in this hole? So, I was jumping down from here. I must have activated my elytra just long enough to fit through a one wide gap. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Alright, so does anybody want to explain what exactly happened here? And why no bedrock is removed, except dragon eggs are down?
Well, someone broke the banner.
Someone? Omar?
It wasn't me.
Mm-hmm. It's usually Omar. Yeah, somebody misfired, and now we're all on cleanup duty, except for Daniel. Daniel's too cool for that.
Yeah.
Well, okay, this cleanup's actually going a lot faster than we thought. To those of you who are saying, whoa, dudes, bros, you guys don't have a sheep farm. The fuck's up, bro? We got all the wool from the mob farm. We get it from the string, so we actually do have a fairly healthy supply. And that's going to destroy the glass. I probably should have grabbed a flint and steel. Redstone's expendable. Alright, the mess was cleaned up and we're recording this live. We're doing it live! And my chunks are still fucking up because my overclocked CPU is not. I should really move that down to 4.4. And it looks like it was a success. Woo!
Yeah.
Wow, today I have learned that anvils are not, I don't think invincible to TNT, but I haven't seen any blow up.
I don't know how to get out here.
Guys.
Omar's blown up by Daniel, and Daniel's blown up by Dan.
Alright.
We are professionals, people. Don't try this at home. A part of me was actually concerned about all the stone in here that we had to remove, and then I just realized that the TNT is kind of doing that for us. No! Oh god, no, 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 no! So, Omar just had an accident. Yeah, he'll pay for that later, don't worry about it. But, I just spawned in somewhere interesting. It would appear our home and guardian portals no longer look like complete shit. The nether web has begun construction.
Oh, I wonder who did that.
Far from functional, but taking shape. Nice. Guys, is this enough TNT? Yeah, Omar, get out of there. So hopefully that there explains why I just got killed.
No, yeah, it was still not enough.
But it is
wasn't
efficient,
okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish I was recording 2 seconds ago, because Omar just flew out this way, turned sideways, and then his body disappeared. Wow. Are we not making any progress on this one? I wonder if there's like a chunk update limit that we're hitting here. Because this side has been getting removed fine, but I don't think we removed any bedrock from over here.
Yeah, I think it's because that happened with the other one.
Okay, yeah, let's just do one at a time then and stop wasting our time. That was a mistake. So, if anybody recreates the action scene here today, be sure to mute Omar when recording your fucking just don't do what we did.
That is wow. Yeah.
And yet another hole is conquered with our eggs. See? You can't say that's what she said, because that's not how that works. Don't blow this up until we picked up the banner. God, you guys are getting sloppy.
Sorry. Ow.
Wow, okay, that was actually pretty cool. It launched the TNT into the...
Send this piston.
Ina! Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, he saved it.
No, 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 no. Dead boat.
Yes! Alright, you guys. Let's switch things up a bit, shall we? We got a couple new applications.
Ooh.
Oh,
Time to
wow.
read 'em out.
This guy
For a minute.
invented a farm that invents farms. It's fitting that it's raining because apparently the guys gave up on this. Yeah.
I was enjoying FIFA before, so I'm gonna go back to that.
Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Daniel was kind of leading this thing, so as it turns, it's just too mean. So yeah, I logged out to go get ice cream. Very valiant and honorable decision, I might add. And it's amazing. Thank you for asking. I don't know why it's not working. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we're breaking too many banners at once. That could be it. I'll try
No,
that
that's
off
not it.
camera, but I do want to do something in just a second. So, a lot of you guys have obviously noticed my resource packs. The fact that it's raining is really bad timing, actually. You can only sleep at night. Alright, well, if you've seen this episode or anything in the need fireworks, I really don't know. Now I'm building an AFK. He's building an AFKable leaf farm. Anyway, hello, Oreo. So, a lot of you guys have noticed my skies, and as it turns out, the world download in the download in the description of all my videos for that resource pack actually has over 690 downloads, which is kind of crazy. I put it down there because so many people asked for them, and I was like, alright, cool. To those of you who don't know, they're from a resource pack called the Rectic Pack. This was kind of an awesome pack from 1.7 that, I don't know how popular it was, but I really liked using it a lot. I don't know that it was even updated past then, but I still use it because I deleted all of the data except for the skies, and I think it kept brewing stands and paintings. So I guess I could go and make some paintings while I'm talking here, but brewing stands, they've got the colorful little bottles. That might even be Faithful or just Optifine, I don't actually know. But while I'm talking quick, let's make some paintings. So, yeah, what I wanted to talk about actually was dark handles. So, this is a special custom resource pack made by ZedFalcon on the server. He doesn't play too much survival anymore, but that's totally cool. He doesn't have to, but he's been having more fun in creative and stuff. And he made this resource pack. I don't know that it was for me or anything, but I've definitely been using them. Like, he was just messing around, learning about custom resource packs and everything he can change about them, and this is what he came up with. I like it. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really... It's not a huge preference or anything. I just think it looks nice, and that's... Oh, I don't have one-click crafting doing it. Alright, we have to do this by hand. I think it looks nice, but what he just recently did is if you've been looking at my tools closely, you'll notice that they're a little bit more 3D. So I just wanted to give this a little bit more attention because he's been doing a lot of work with the block models and stuff, making them pop just a little bit. Shows most on the axe here, and even when you drop them on the ground, you can see they've got that nice 3D model to them. I think it's pretty cool, and the download for that will be uploaded in the description now. I realized as I'm saying this, the default download I put in all my videos will not be updated. They all have a download for the old dark handles, not the updated 3D. So I'll add a download for the 3D that I have. It's not finished, so you will have to note that your shovel will look different, but anyway, I think it's just cool. Wanted to shout it out for Zed because he's been doing a lot of work on this, and I really do support custom resource packs made by fans or members of the server because it sets us apart from everyone else. So I think these are awesome things and wanted to give it some attention. Now continuing, actually, I was about to wrap that up, but the paintings, yeah, they're just nicer, different paintings. I know you don't see a lot of these from us. I personally like paintings. I mean, they're fun. Look how cute that is. But I know I hate saying this stuff, but technically, I mean, they're basically like having item frames around. To my knowledge, they're just extra entities that don't really need to be there, and they look nice, but I feel that they're not optimized enough to warrant having paintings everywhere. So yeah, we don't use a lot of these. They're not even in the sorting system. They're probably just going to be next to the fire charges and the overflow chest and feet, which are also not in the sorting system because we don't have enough of them. But one day we'll make a rabbit farm, maybe. Anyway, that's going to be it for that. I don't know that I'll record anymore today, seeing as the group kind of separated, but if anything interesting happens, trust me, I'll catch you guys up. But otherwise, that's, well, thanks for watching to this point. If I add something else, thanks for watching. Okay, I thought this was worthy of an epilogue. It is now the next day, and Jeff has That threw me for a loop because his Discord is this not the end. His Minecraft name is whatever I don't know, so we just call him Jeff. Has continued removing bedrock. He figured out, I don't know, it worked for him over here. I assumed somebody was AFK and I didn't know it and stopping that from breaking or something. I don't know. But he has cleared a lot of bedrock. He said you've been at this for 12 hours, you say?
Coming up with like AFK breaks for a little while. About 12
Wow.
hours.
Well, I'm just over here like the hot wife, just coming over with food. Here. No, no, take it. Take dinner's on the table. All right. There you go. You just mine bedrock on Minerva, and I'll be your hot wife. All right. Well, that concludes that because I have no intention of helping him in this episode. Thanks for watching. I have two things to say. Well, three. First off, I've been eating Pringles, and they're awesome. Second off, I have to apologize for the shit recording right there. The video resolution quality probably just took a hit, and you might have noticed. My bit rate was 3,500. Normally I record at 14,000. That's because I was live streaming the other day. It was just a simple stream with me and Daniel playing some balloons, but I think I might be doing more of that. This is by no means any kind of promise, but if you guys are interested in that, tell me below. Give me a follow on Twitch. I'll link it below right next to Daniel's because I'm trying to get his channel a little bit more attention, but yeah, sorry for the quality, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you made it this far, give me and Daniel a follow on Twitch. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching.